A retired Navy veteran from Lake Butler is set to appear on Wheel of Fortune on February 11th. So the long-running game show has been a staple on TV for more than 4 decades, turning everyday contestants into household names with its famous wheel, puzzles, and prizes. For Ray, the experience was unforgettable, traveling from a small town up north of North Florida to bright lights of Hollywood, where he taped the show back in November. He says that he had a great time meeting host Ryan Seacrest and longtime co-host Vanna White. Admits that he did buy a few vows and was surprised to see the famous wheel was smaller than he expected. I had a chance to sit down with him to talk about that journey, and here's what he had to say.
Amazing. It was such a cool experience. I've told people since then that if they have any inkling that they would ever want to be on Wheel of Fortune, that they should definitely go for it, because it was such an awesome experience with everybody that was there, the entire crew, the staff, everybody was fantastic. It was such a cool experience. It was once in a lifetime for sure.
Cason Wednesday, February 11th on Wheel of Fortune. And of course, we'll talk about this story too, again, closer towards the date. But he also told me he got a chance to be on the Jeopardy set because they shoot in the same area. So they switch it out. I thought that was really cool.
Did he win? How much did he win?
I asked him multiple times in different ways. I was telling Brody yesterday, I tried to catch him. I was like, so when you won, what did you do? And he's like, just wait and see on Wednesday, February 11th.
Did he give any tips maybe for viewers on how to get cast onto the show for Wheel of Fortune?
Well, I think the cool thing about him was of course he's in the Navy, retired Navy veteran. He said that he applied 15 years ago, but he, was in the Navy, so he couldn't, he moved at the time. So he said he just filled it out and, they picked him. I feel like they pick more of people who are in the military because it's just, it's a good show.
Gotta have a story.
You gotta have a story. So I'm excited to see that when it airs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that too.
Yeah.